step, a draw step, and a closing step. So if you canter twice, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you keep moving the same direction when you do your canters. A solo turn. The first measure is where the biggest degree of the turn happens. It's usually about a 3/4 turn. So you're going to step forward turning, you're going to step side turning, and you're going to close your feet. And you're going to be facing reverse line of dance usually if you start standard position with a man facing the wall. So I've closed my feet, now I have a trailing foot free. So then the next measure of that, we're going to step back with our outside foot, back, side, close, end up facing partner. So it's one complete revolution, but 3/4 of it is done on the first measure. So the solo turn to butterfly, turn, side, close, back, side, close. If we do a regular vine, we do a side step, we both go behind, and we both go to the side, and we're still just facing our partner. That's just a regular vine 3. Now, if we do a twisty vine, we're going to start with a side step, but we're going to start with that side step with a little upper body rotation. So now we're in basically a sidecar position, which means we have left hips adjacent to each other. He's going to step back, but the ladies are going to step forward on that second step. And then the third step of your twisty vine, rather than just stepping side to face partner, it's actually going to go to face partner and a little bit more, so you actually have right hips adjacent to each other, so that you're in now what's called a banjo position. Okay? So there's 2 different positions. Actually, you're going through 3 different positions on that twisty vine. A facing position, sidecar position, facing, and then right into a banjo position. So if you're in closed position to start it, you're going to go to sidecar position. You're in sidecar for the crossing step, and then you're going to go to a facing position and slide right into banjo position by the end of that twisty vine. So whatever comes next after that twisty vine, ladies, you're going to step back because you're in banjo position, and fellas, you're going to step forward outside of partner with your right foot because you're in banjo position. So if we do a twisty vine 3, 1, 2, 3, forward, face, close, forward, side, close. Okay, the maneuver from here, remember the definition of the maneuver is for the man to put his back to his line of direction of travel. So he's traveling line of dance, so he has to put his back to that line of dance. So he's going to step forward, commence right face turn, and she's going to step back. So here's our first step of the maneuver. Second step, he's going to continue turn, stepping to the side, and everybody is going to close their feet on the third step with him facing reverse line of dance, lead foot free when you finish it. So that maneuver is going to end in the same place as it did from closed position facing the wall, but it's a little more rotation than it is from there. So twisty vine 3, maneuver 1, 2, 3. And then we can go into our 2 right turns, just like normal. A balance, anytime you do a balance, you are going to take 3 steps, 3 weight changes. So if we are in closed position and we do a balance forward or a balance back, we're going to go in the direction of the cue and then take 2 little steps basically in place, kind of mark time on those 2 steps. But it is 3 weight changes. So a balance forward is 1, 2, 3. It is 3 actual weight changes. Balance back, 1, 2, 3. 3 weight changes. Now, there is such a thing as a forward touch, back touch, but that's different than a balance. A balance is 3 weight changes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can do one for the other, and it probably doesn't hurt anything most of the time. Okay? But if you want to be technically correct, anytime you do any kind of a balance, it's 3 weight changes. Okay? If we're in an open position and we do a balance forward and balance back. Now, ladies, you don't have to go the opposite direction. You're going the same direction as he is. So balance forward, 1, 2, 3. Balance back. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to take a step, mark time, step, mark time, mark time. Okay, the side balances are just a little bit different in that your 2 steps in place aren't quite just in place. Okay? So if you do a balance to the side, to the man's left, lady's right, you're going to take your side step. Now, when you bring the foot over there next to it, you're not really going to take step just right here. You're actually going to take a step behind the foot and then replace in right where the foot was. Then if you have a trailing foot free, take your side step. You're going to bring the foot slightly behind, just right close behind up onto the toe, and then replace right where that foot was. So balance to the side, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 weight changes, just like I said. A balance is a balance, and it always has 3 weight changes. So it's side, behind, replace. Side, behind, replace. That's your balance. Left for him, right for him. Okay? With this foot, once with this foot. You don't have to always do one with each foot. Sometimes you may do one with one foot and then do something else. Like for instance, you can do a balance right, balance left, balance left, and a reverse twirl. So instead of a regular twirl going this way, it's a reverse twirl going the other way. Okay? The word reverse means left face turn. Okay? So anytime you get a cue and it has the word reverse in it, other than a reverse box, but usually the word reverse means left face turn, okay? So when we do a reverse twirl, then that means the ladies are going to be doing a left face twirl. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to do a balance to the left, and the men are going to just do like a forward waltz, moving to reverse line of dance, and he's going to bring this hand through between your faces, and we're going to do a reverse twirl, 3 steps, ending up in what's called left open position. So we're going to be like open position, except holding his left hand. So reverse twirl, 1, 2, 3. Now from here we could do a through twinkle because we got the inside foot free. Through twinkle and a through face close. Okay, I'll do 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So when you do that reverse twirl, fellas, you need to keep moving to reverse line. So it's reverse twirl. He's gonna just take 3 little steps, or like a forward waltz. 1, 2, 3. And then you're ready to do a through twinkle. An open box. So we all know how to do a box, but the ladies have to change and do sort of kind of his footwork, but with her foot free. So we do an open box. We both step forward with our lead foot. We both step side, and we both close. We both step back with our trailing foot. We both step side, and we both close. So it's called an open box, because if he were facing the wall and he did a box, he would do forward, side, close, back, side, close. Okay? So he's going to be facing reverse line of dance, and he's going to do forward, side, close, back, side, close. So he's not changing his footwork whatsoever. He's doing a box, just that he's facing reverse line of dance. But since we're in this left open position, and we're going to do this box, it's called an open box because we're in this left open position. So now the ladies are going to do the open box with him. Forward, side, close, back, side, close. So then we can go from there, pick it up, through twinkle, and a through face butterfly. Okay, you already basically know it. Twisty Vine 6. Okay? So if we do a Twisty Vine 3 forward face close, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we do a Twisty Vine 6, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only difference is you're not facing your partner and closing your feet on the last step. You're ending it in sidecar position. Okay. What are we going to do to get you out of that?
Just stand there.
I'll do it and I won't cue it.